Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, so I'm sitting here. I've been working on getting everything set up for today for our live stream. We're going to be kicking off in about 40 minutes from now, getting this thing going. So I'm actually going to go cook some chicken wings right now and get that together. And then we'll be live streaming. And so early look right now, Kirk Cousins had a pick six. Kirk freaking Cousins. Kirk Cousins. And right now the Jags are up 16-13. That helps if you're part of the tankology. That helps because if we can move up past Jacksonville in the quarterback carousel, that would actually be great because somebody may end up wanting to give you a king's ransom for one of the top quarterbacks. So that's a good thing right now. Miami's beating Cincinnati 13-7. The Raiders are destroying the Jets 24-13. Cleveland is kind of imploding after having a big start. They just had a fun, well, yeah. It's 21-38 in the third quarter, so there's still a lot of time here. Tennessee did have that miracle comeback, or no, that was Buffalo against Tennessee. Anyway, I digress. And we're going to be, of course, New Orleans is kicking Atlanta's butt. So as I get ready to get started here, I wanted to kind of talk to you about something. See, I already talked about Cop Pizzle. You know, he's all high and mighty and everything, feeling real good. What's that? No, I'm not. I mean, we got plenty of time to deal with that fool. He about to get his teeth kicked in by the Seattle Seahawks. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick. See, this is actually what I look at when I'm live streaming here. So I've got this screen, which is part of this computer, so I can keep up with all of the scores and everything that's going on in here, or if I want to get on something else on YouTube or whatever. This is actually my live stream setup here. We actually have 3 of y'all sitting here right now. Y'all waiting for the stream already. And this is my controls for the stream itself. And you see what I'm doing something new here. This is our Philly 500 meltdown cam. And we've got 2 scoreboards. 2! We're going to keep up with the scoreboard for the Giants, Seahawks, as well as the Eagles, Green Bay. And speaking of the Eagles, Green Bay, wow, things are getting bad in Philadelphia right now. 2 things you don't ever want to have happen if you are a coach or an NFL or any team is, 1, you get the vote of confidence from the owner. We believe in that guy. What that says is your ass is about to be fired. Now, the Eagles haven't given Doug Peterson the vaulted, pat on the back of, we're about to fire your ass because you suck yet. But the other thing you don't want to have is the players only meeting. Ooh, Philly. So after regular meetings and things that happened, what happened is they ended up having a player stayed after the regular meeting. Now, Carson Wentz, he basically said, I suck, I stink, I got to do better. So the players are like, yeah, we appreciate Carson Wentz admitting that he stinks, that he sucks, that he's not busting a grape. But when you get to the point where you start having the players only meetings, that's not good. That is really, really not good. And now you're seeing everything kind of unravel. I think this actually started from the time that Frank Wright left and went to Indianapolis. That offensive coordinator, much like Norv Turner, great offensive mind and stuff, did wonders with the Dallas Cowboys offense. When he became a head coach, couldn't do it really well. But how he's always taken offenses to another level. There's certain guys that should just be coordinators and never be head coaches because it's really 2 different skill sets. It's one being the genius and knowing how to get people in position to win. Another one is being like the CEO and managing and delegating. Now, what's happening is Doug Peterson was the CEO, where he had a Frank Wright, where he could kind of have an idea, a philosophy, a theory of what they wanted to do. And he would say, Frank Wright, here's what I need you to do. Calling the plays, getting the things together and all that. He leaves. Now, Doug Peterson is like, well, I've been ordering that guy, so I could do the same thing. Well, hasn't worked out as well because you start looking at the play calling and saying, it's suspect. And you're looking at Carson Wentz, who literally after the 2017 season that everybody keeps pointing back at and saying, but he was an MVP candidate. You know, he was the best quarterback in there. But see, if you're old like me, I went to see Janet Jackson back in, I guess, in the 80s, the Nasty Tour. And one of the songs that she said, the intro was, "What have you done for me lately?" And that's the thing. RG3, rookie of the year, his first year. And did you see him play the other night against the Steelers? It was painful to see what RG3 became from where he was. It's just sad. And so I go back to this whole thing about Carson Wentz. At this point, you almost think that Carson Wentz and the Eagles, they need a clean break and a fresh start, because that's one of those things that it may not be fixable with everything that's going on there. It's a confidence issue right now. And you've seen guys that have been at one team and just things go bad, you know, and then they get to another team, a fresh start. They get out of the spotlight and things. And that's where Carson Wentz is right now. He's in that spotlight. I don't know that guy's going to turn it around with Philadelphia. In fact, Philadelphia, Philly 500, it may be a while before you see 500. Now, I'm not saying that my team is great, because my team stinks right now, too. I know my team stinks. I'm not claiming that my team is anything but stinkage. But I look and say, at least next year, we're going to get a good quarterback back, because Dak Prescott will be back. What you got, Philly? Or is it time to start the Hurts era? Because that's the next thing that's going to happen. If this game starts going awry, and once you do go to Jalen Hurts, I don't think you can go back. I just don't. So be ready to tune in about a half an hour. We'll be live streaming. I got to finish getting set up, but I kind of like the way this looks, Mike. Mike, I love the way you got the helmet sitting over there, and the hot sauce. Is that hot sauce? You got hot sauce. Okay. He's got hot sauce going on over there, and yeah. And we got the camera further away from me for the stream, so that way it won't be so scary. And the thing I love about these Mevo cameras is you don't necessarily have to have a lot of light. So right now, this light right here is actually good for it. Oh, yep, there goes Nick Chubb. He got a chubby. Okay, so Cleveland, you still got to say Cleveland is for real. Tennessee at 8-3, Cleveland at 8-3. Cleveland, if they go 9-3, damn, who saw that one coming? All right, I'll see you in the live stream in just a few.